for Spirit, God's Spirit is in this very room, in this very room, in this very room.
Thank you, Cahill and Deline.
Thank you.
We're so happy to have you with us this morning, and thank you for that beautiful prelude. God, that's great, amazing. So good morning, everyone. I'm Reverend Kate, and I'm so happy to welcome you here today, whether it's your first time here or you've come a lot, or whether you're watching us online. We're just so glad that you have joined with us this morning as we celebrate the truth that there really is a power for good in the universe that we can use. And it's just a wonderful truth. So keeping this in mind, I would like to invite you to just relax for a moment while I give an opening spiritual mind treatment. Because the truth is that there is only one thing: Spirit, God, the divine creator. One thing, nothing else. It is good and good only. It is infinite, eternal, all-knowing, present everywhere in its fullness. All-powerful. And each one of us is an individualization of this beautiful life essence. Each one of us is a beautiful, perfect expression of good. And we are free to make choices, decisions, and I now choose to know that this morning unfolds with grace and joy for each and every person here, for each and every person with whom we are connected, and with each and every person with whom they are connected. Good flows out from this moment of recognizing the truth that there is only one thing: Spirit, and that it is for us, always. I give thanks for this realization, and I let go of my treatment, understanding it's already done, and inviting you to accept it along with me as we say together, and so it is.
And so it is.
So thank you, everyone. I hope you all have programs. Before I do that, thank you for the little reminder.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me learn from all the ways I fall.
Let me learn from all the ways I fall.
Oh, let me know that love can heal us all.
Let me know that love can heal us all.
Oh, let me know that love can heal us.
Let me know that love can heal us all.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way. serve in a holy, holy way.
Well, let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Let me share the good that's overflowing.
Let me share the good that's overflowing.
And let me care for those around the world.
Let me care for those around the world.
Let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Beautiful.
Great. Thank you so much. That was very lively. I hope you all feel nice and awake now. And now if you can look inside your program on the right-hand side, there's a group reading. So let's read it together. There is one life, both visible and invisible, one presence, one mind, one power is all. This one that is all is perfect love and perfect intelligence. I am an individualized expression of all that it is. I am ever one with this perfect life, perfect love, and perfect intelligence. Thank you. And now I'd like to invite Jim up to help us light a few candles just in recognition of a few of the amazing qualities of this thing that we refer to as the divine spirit. So first, we light a candle for life, that which lives in and through each of us and everything. There is only one life. That life is Spirit's life, and that life is our life now. So please affirm with me, I am light. We light a candle for love, the unifying, harmonizing force of the universe. We each are points of love within the heart of Spirit. So please affirm with me, I am love. We light a candle for light. We each radiate the light, the intelligence of Spirit wherever we are. So please affirm with me, I am light. And we light a candle for beauty. We're made in the likeness and image of Spirit. We each express the beauty of Spirit's perfection as our perfection now. Please affirm with me, I am beauty. We light a candle for joy. Joy is the very nature of Spirit and the true essence of each of us. We each bring joy to the world. Please affirm with me, I am joy. And we light a candle for peace. Today and every day, we open our hearts to peace. We are each a center of peace in our world. Please affirm with me, I am peace. And finally, I'd like to invite you to just take a moment and become aware of your own inner light that is always shining within as we each honor our very own metaphysical path of wholeness, oneness, and mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles, which are ours to rely upon always. So thank you, Jim. And now it's time to turn it over again to Cahill and Delene for a song, and then we'll hear a message from Dr. Carol.
Thank you, Reverend Kate. It's so good to be here again. Good morning. So Dr. Carol is going to be speaking about prosperity. Ooh, I like that. So we have the perfect song. This is a song by Karen Drucker. It's called Prosperity Chant. And we're doing all sorts of group participation songs today, huh? So this is another call and response. I will call in Cahill and you will respond. There's a couple places where it's all together and you can hear us singing together. So
Feel free to jump in.
once it comes to the call and response, follow Cahill. All right. Are you ready to be prosperous? 3, 4.
What do I want? What do I desire? What will bring me to my highest good? What do I want? What do I desire? What will bring me to my highest good? Prosperity,
Prosperity,
I claim it.
I claim it.
Abundance
Abundance,
is mine.
it is mine.
Love
Love
flows through me.
flows through me.
I feel joy
I feel joy
all the time.
all the time.
I can have it.
I can have it.
I deserve it.
I deserve it.
I claim it.
I am it.
It is mine.
It is mine.
I can have it.
I can have it.
I deserve it.
I deserve it.
I am it.
I am
It
it.
is mine.
It is mine.
Peace
Peace
fills my heart.
fills my heart.
I surrender
I surrender
everything.
everything.
Health
Control
is my birthright.
is my birthright.
Passion
Passion
helps me sing.
helps me sing.
I can have it.
I can have it.
I deserve it.
I deserve it.
I claim it.
I claim it.
It is mine.
It is mine.
I can have it.
I can have it.
I deserve it.
I deserve it.
I am it.
I am it.
It's my time. Bring it on down. Anything I want,
Anything I desire, anything that brings me to my
highest good. Anything I want, anything
I desire, anything that brings me to my
highest good. I release
I release
and let go.
and let go.
I accept
I accept
what is mine.
what is mine.
I can have
I can have
what I want.
what I want.
And let spirit
And the Spirit
direct the flow.
direct the flow.
Life is good.
Life is good.
Life is fun.
Life is fun.
Life is great.
Life is great.
This
This song is done.
I caught you.
Good morning. What a wonderful day it is, because we're here. We're alive. We're well. You've probably seen this on social media, but I think it's worth repeating today. If you have food, clothing, a roof over your head, and a bed to sleep in, you are better off than 75% of the world's population. If you have some money and freedom of movement, you are already among the richest 18%. If your body is healthy today, you are luckier than the millions who will not survive this week. And if you can read this, see this, understand this, you are luckier than the 3 billion who cannot. It's just a cute little way of counting our blessings. My grandmother taught me to count blessings. She was poor, but she was rich. Have you ever met someone who was rich but poor? Everybody loved her. Every kid on the street called her Grandma Stryker, and I got so mad because she was my grandma. Don't call her your grandma. You know, she just popped in. I wasn't even planning to talk about her this morning, but she was prosperous. She grew flowers in her backyard. She grew vegetables. Her boys came back from the war alive and well. They went fishing and brought fish home. She took in stray cats. If there was a cat around, it came in the house. She was my mother's mother, and probably the most impressive human being I've ever met. Even the Dalai Lama is not as impressive as my grandma. He was pretty impressive. So today my talk is titled Prosperity 1, 2, 3. Don't you love steps? You know, get rich, ABC. We all know that there's more involved. But I want to give you those 3 steps right off the bat, and then we'll get into this wonderful talk about prosperity. Number 1, gratitude. Number 2, gratitude. Number 3, gratitude. So gratitude and the thing I read at the beginning were really meant to put us in this now moment. This is extremely powerful, and this is a large part of our teaching, is to keep our attention stayed on the good, the true, and the beautiful. To be in this moment now is to realize that all is well now. And our troubles come when we futurize, or when we trip back into the past and recall negativity and hurtful things. It's a spiritual practice to pull the mind to the present. And when we do, gratitude is the only response. Because to be here now is a blessing. And to be here now, we have everything we need as our potential, our ability to expand our consciousness, to grow our awareness, and therefore change our experience. There's always something to be grateful for, even if it's just having a blanket on a cold night or the blue sky in the morning. The point being, it's almost impossible to thrive and prosper without gratitude. Because amassing money and things is not prosperity. Prosperity is flow and sufficiency. My friend Lynn Twist wrote a wonderful book called The Soul of Money, and in it she said, God is sufficiency. That's really something to think about, that the spirit, the power that made the universe out of itself is sufficient unto itself. Nothing need be added, and nothing can be taken away. That's the image and likeness in which we were created, out of which we come. Raymond Charles Barker, some of you may remember Raymond. He was a New York minister for years and years and years, very prosperous man. He said, prosperity is doing what you want to do when you want to do it. And I always add, with whom I want to do it with. So having said that, there's nothing wrong with a desire for financial freedom, for living debt-free. And so here are 3 more steps. The first one is own your supply. And that means practice remembering how it happens. Practice remembering that it comes through us, through our expression. And that backing up us is that unlimited bounty, that inexhaustible supply of everything that the universe becomes. That our supply comes from Spirit. If you like the word God, it comes from God. Supply is a part of living. You know, we come into this experience with everything we need to be us, right? We don't come in here to struggle. That's not the intent of life. Life doesn't struggle. It's just, boom, I'm a daffodil. Boom, I'm a palm tree. Boom, the ocean roars, right? It doesn't struggle. So own your supply, acknowledge what the source is, and acknowledge the spiritual connection, and practice being still and going within and saying, I accept a greater degree of livingness in the form of, and it could be money. Or it could be the form of more opportunities to express my creativity, which could be a better job. See, I accept my supply comes through me by means of my expression. And then use it. You know, when I first started this teaching, in 1975, Dr. Robert Bitzer came to Kona, where I was living on the Big Island, and he did a prosperity workshop. And I was just all a twitter because, you know, this is all new to me. And he said, you'll never have more money until you have a use for it. Yeah. Think about that. You ask people what they would do with it, most people are stuck for an answer. In fact, I had a friend say to me recently, we were talking about somebody who won the lottery big time, and my friend said, I would never know what to do with that much money. And I said, oh, I would. I've already thought it out. But you have to use it because it's about circulation. Everything in life is about circulation. And then 3, extend the gift. I think you talked about this a little bit last week, Kate, because it comes from Ernest Holmes, who said, receive, use, extend. And that means to give. It means to donate or volunteer, but extend whatever the gift is, extend it out into the world. It's like a spiral. And always comes back pressed down and multiplied. From his essay on circles, Emerson wrote this: consider the circular or compensatory character of every human action. Every action has a reaction, but every choice has a result, right? So it's circular. Have you ever noticed when you do something unconscious and maybe you express something a little bit less than who you really are, it comes back to you? Like, it's almost like it brings its friends. You know, it's like, because life always multiplies everything we express. It's a mirror. It's just funny when you think about it. And I often, when it happens to me, I'll think, oh, God, it's just so intent on giving me what I give. You know, and so that it works on all levels. When I read this essay for the first time, it occurred to me that our teaching about cause and effect is really about a return on our investment. And we're constantly investing in life. Every time we express something with generosity, with open-handedness, it's an investment in our own prosperity. We're putting money down, and we know it's going to circulate, and we know it's going to multiply, and then we know it's going to come back to us pressed down and overflowing. So when we extend the gift, we are inviting increase. The laws of co-creation tend to multiply what is used, not just replace it, but multiply it. There's an old metaphysical saying, you can't outgive God. The laws of natural evolution work on what is used and expand it. Isn't that a great thing to think about? That we are in this system of flow, this system of circulation, this system of receiving, extending, giving, receiving, extending, giving, and just it's constant. This is what keeps our bodies functioning healthfully. It's all circulation. And so everything else. So you know, for instance, the more you use your brain, the smarter you get. I do crossword puzzles. I'm counting on it. The more you study one subject, the more adept you are at teaching it. Isn't that true? It's expanding. The more knowledge, it expands our ability to share that knowledge. It's the same thing with supply. If you'll forgive me, I'm going to read from my own book. Well, you know. I wrote this book at the request of the publisher about Emerson's essays because they had such amazing influence on this teaching. And so I wrote comments on each essay. And I'm just going to read a little bit from Circles. The image of a circle being how life moves, pressing outward, widening the circle, is markedly different from our linear image of time flowing in a straight line. This linear image means we're going to run out of something. It's a plague in our Western mind. They are two opposite perceptions of reality. Linear thinking suggests an end, a stoppage. The circle is ever expanding, including more and more diversity. There are, Emerson wrote, no fixtures in nature. Nothing stays the same. Nothing is stuck. There's no status quo. It moves. Everything is moving. Everything's a beginning. The universe is fluid and volatile. Permanence is but a word of degrees. When we see that all facts are fluid, we begin to see how much influence we have over our immediate experience. Emerson wrote that the law dissolves the fact and holds it fluid. Everything's movable because everything's moving. There is a lovely Gershwin song that states this well. You will know this one. It's very clear. Our love is here to stay. You know that song? In time the Rockies may crumble. Gibraltar may tumble. They're only made of clay. But this love is here to stay. We can say that about spirit. Everything changes. Everything moves. Things are born. Things pass out. They come back. Incarnation after incarnation. But underneath it all, spirit, love, it's alive. It never, ever leaves. So God is ever present through the changing times, untroubled by our shifting minds. Just a little more. One can hear the Buddhist influence in Emerson's writings, which helped to lay the groundwork for Ernest Holmes, the founder of this teaching. Within Holmes' writings, one can find this influence when he says to the effect that the fluidity of facts gives us enormous power over them. I think I'll just stop there, because enormous power over facts is exactly what the world is seeking. How do we change this? How do we make it better? How do we let this go? How do we heal that? And we can, because nothing is permanent. Everything is a temporary manifestation of energy and ideas. Everything is a temporary, even us, temporary manifestation. I used to say that about, and I like to think of health this way, like when we're sick. I've been feeling a little off occasionally. It's a temporary manifestation of some old stuck idea. I might be harboring something I'm not aware of yet. Maybe I'm not ready to hear it in my own mind. Maybe I'm resenting something from the past, and I'm just not quite ready to own that one. But it will manifest. And the manifestation is a message. It's a blessing. It's coming full circle. It says, look at this, my dear. Look at this. When we hold back anything, refuse to share it for fear of loss, you ever get that sense of paying your bill and you go, "Argh," and then we forget. Those people honored us with trust. They gave us their service and trusted we would pay them later. Why are we upset about it? Helen, I forget her name. She was a minister, I can't even admit, years and years ago. She's since passed, but when she spoke about prosperity, she said, whenever I have a bill to pay or something happens, I always announce out loud, thank God I'm rich. That I can do this, right? It's a good thing to remember. But when we hold back anything, refuse to share it for fear of loss, we are denying the evolutionary principle within our very nature. The maxim is grow or die, and we might say give or do without. Keep it moving. Tesla said, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, you must think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So let's ask ourselves today, in terms of our relationship to money, what is the level of vibration right now in your life? What is the quality of it? If it were music, would it be a light, bubbly, cheerful song, or would it be more like a funeral march? The blues. I happen to love the blues, but that's a different thing. What about the energy? Is it active and moving or stagnant? And still, and maybe, and this is true of a lot of really nice people, maybe it's just steady and maintaining. It's like we're not hoarding, we're not selfish, we're just taking care of business, paying the bills, paying the rent, and nothing changes. But we're maintaining, we're holding it together. That's true of most of us, I think. We want to break through that. So we want to get off that merry-go-round and walk on a different path. So I'm going to challenge you today a little bit more, actually about money. I find a lot of prosperity talks never mention money. Well, in this culture, you got to have it. Things can come to you without it, but you should also have it. Why not? So that you can circulate more. Do you know that the root of all evil is not money? The root of all evil is not the love of money. The root of all evil is the belief in lack. That's what causes all the greed and corruption and violence and crime in this world, is a belief that there's not enough of anything for everybody. There's not enough for me. There's not enough to go around. How many of you grew up with that one? Money doesn't grow on trees. No.
You're going to say that. My mother would say that too.
Oh, gosh. You got to work hard. No one talks to you about flow, circulation. Look at nature, how it comes and goes every season. It's lush. It supplies itself from within. The same thing is true with us. Some of those old beliefs are based on shame, and they come out of religious superstition and silliness. A lot of nonsense that is not true. Spirit never runs out of anything. Spirit never runs out of anything. It's all made from consciousness, and you can't run out of consciousness. You know, the quantum physicists are starting to say the universe is conscious in some strange way. Well, of course it is. We are. We didn't come out of a vacuum. We came out of what it is, right? So, and I remember reading this line in the Science of Mind book when I was really struggling as a young single mom. There is an inexhaustible vault of substance which becomes money and other ways of supply. That there's a universal, inexhaustible reservoir of substance, which is what everything's made out of. Carl Sagan called it star stuff. We're made out of the same stuff. Everything you see came from the invisible. Isn't that crazy when you think about it? It was all an idea first, but it came together and coalesced as form through substance. So it's an inexhaustible vault, which we can tap into. So I'm going to ask you to do some things today, and if it challenges you or you feel funny about it, I want you to notice that. That's all. No judgment. Repeat after me. I love money.
I love money.
You really repeated. You said love. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I didn't mean for you to say that. But you're such good, you're so into this, you just do it. I told you. Okay. Well, let's do this. Say this. I love food.
I love food.
I love sleep.
I love sleep.
I love laughing.
I love laughing.
I love dancing.
I love dancing.
I love sex.
I love sex.
Do you feel bad about saying those things?
No.
Okay. I love money.
I love money.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
Okay, people say, no, you're supposed to think, I love what money can do. No, I love the stuff. I want piles of it, right? You know, I'll tell you a story I told in class one time. I lived in Canada for 12 years, and when I first moved to Canada in 1993, I'd never been out of this country except Mexico. And so one day I'm in my elevator in my condominium building going down. I get into the elevator. I'd been there not long, a couple weeks. And this young couple got in the elevator, and somehow they kind of bumped each other. And they had a briefcase. It flew open, and a whole lot of Canadian money fell out. You ever seen Canadian money? It's pretty. Here's the point. I had zero reaction because it didn't look like money to me. It was just colored paper. If that had been full of American money fell out, I'd be like, oh my God, let's get it back in there. Maybe I can get some, I don't know. Right? An emotional reaction. We're trained that it's hard to get. We're trained that it's precious. We're trained that we shouldn't want too much of it. You know that song, God Bless the Child? Rich relations give crusts of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't take too much. Well, that's kind of how we're trained. So it was a great lesson to me. Money is just paper and metal. It doesn't mean anything until we put it to use, until we give it, do something, circulate it. Then it has meaning, not in and of itself, but to us, that we were able to facilitate something that makes the world a little better, our own personal world, our families, our neighbors.
That's what it really is about. So all those things we said we love are meant to keep us thriving. Food, dancing, laughing, etc. They help us to thrive. And so in this culture, so does money. You know, back in the day, we'd be trying to get more goats. You imagine hauling around 50 goats every time you wanted to go out to dinner? Or shells. It's just a symbol of the lavish supply that needs to be moved in order to keep thriving. Okay? So try it again. This time smile when you say it. I love money. Okay. I'm asking you today to get over all those superstitious ideas and declare that you really do love money. And here's the next one. Money loves me.
Yeah. Money loves me.
I am a money magnet.
Money magnet.
He doesn't care what you do with it either. Say this. There is more than enough, of everything, for everyone, everywhere. Do you believe that?
Yes.
It's true. There's more than enough of everything for everyone, everywhere. So that's true because everything comes from the infinite field of potential which you and I tap into when we think. So how we think is key. We must think beyond the little accountant in there, the little judge in there, or that committee that says you're going to get in trouble. You know that committee? Like you didn't do your homework or something. We must monitor. We must learn to think in a way that honors our mind. I'm talking to myself, folks. I hear those things running through my mind sometimes, and I think, what the hell are you thinking about that for? You know, it's a program. That's all. But we can override the program, and we do it all the time. Not by stuffing those ideas, by, first of all, supplanting them with a better idea, and then maybe taking a look at what do I need to think about instead? And then do it. That's what spiritual mind treatment is for. Okay. The vault is open. So know these truths. And I invite you to say these out loud. And the first one comes from Raymond Charles Barker, who said, money is God in action.
Money is God in action.
I am how the action is personified. I can never run out of anything I circulate. I can never run out of anything I circulate. And here's one, just a piece of advice. Want what you want and be grateful in the process of receiving. You guys are great. I don't even have to ask you to do it anymore. You just do it. Say, go forth and multiply the good. And always pay yourself first. You know, a great minister taught me that. He was the president of the organization. He says, Carol, every time you go out to another center and do a workshop or work hard all day, buy yourself a gift from that town before you go home. And so I started doing it. Because otherwise, you kind of feel like all I do is work, you know? And even though you're compensated for it, you pay yourself first. Give yourself gifts from time to time. You don't want to leave yourself out of the equation of being a great receiver. Okay, so we are starting today unexpected income, and this is the most fun and powerful way to generate more income I've ever heard of. And we do it periodically in our centers. Over the years, I've done it many, many times. And all it is you make a commitment to participate, that's all. And you become hyper aware of how income comes to you unexpectedly. Okay, the other day I got out of my car to go into Aldi's, and I looked down and there was a penny on the ground. Well, you see that a lot. But this penny was brand new, shiny copper, had never been used. I thought, that's a sign. Picked it up, put in my purse. The next day I'm doing my laundry, and I'm cleaning out the lint trap that somebody didn't clean out. And there's a nickel and a penny. I said, well, I'm 7 cents richer than I was yesterday. and it'll multiply, right? I'll tell you a better story. One time, I got a letter that the retirement plan I was involved in was going out of business, and they were going to disperse the money. Well, I didn't think I was part of that plan. I had only been at that center a couple years, and I knew you had to be at least 10 years. And then I just blew it off. I'm not going to get anything. I got a check in the mail for $37,000. Unexpected income, folks. Yeah, that stuff happens. I've had more stories than that. I won't bore you with them today. But that's how life does for us. If you're grateful, if you're happy to be you, if you're loving, if you're really putting some effort in to letting go of those old thoughts, if you're really meditating and practicing stillness, you're going to be rewarded. It opens the vault. When our mind is open, the vault is open. And then we can say more of what we want to have in this moment to complete our own circle. So unexpected income is kind of a joyful, playful way of paying real attention to how the universe supplies us all the time. And if you start doing it, you're going to notice this. Oh, maybe someone takes you to lunch and says, my treat today. Well, how much was it? That's unexpected income. Maybe you get a refund in the mail you didn't expect from an electric company or insurance company. Maybe someone gives you a ride to the airport. What would an Uber have cost you? This is all unexpected income. So pay attention. After service today, after we get some refreshments, we're going to have a little circle here and just talk about this program briefly and help us get excited about it and enrolled in it. How many of you think you might want to play this game? Yay, 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 yay. Okay, so I'm going to close right now with a closing prosperity treatment for all of us. And I thank you for being such a great and wonderful group this morning. So we begin, as we always do, by recognizing that the one life that is all life is everywhere, present all at once, all the time, every bit of it. And that it is right now celebrating the life we are living. Each one of us, Spirit is saying, I am so happy to be you. God loves being me. Say that. God loves being me. So each one of us is a gift to the universe back. It's a mirror back. It's a reflection back. As someone wise said, it's how Spirit knows itself. That in the formless state, it can't know itself. But as soon as it takes form, it becomes a co-creator with the form it makes. And so this is what we know today. We know that there is no withholding power. There is no power teaching lessons. There is no such thing as we do not deserve. We are born with the right to thrive and prosper. And so today we accept that gift. We use it, we circulate it, we extend it, and we are grateful. And so we begin again, and so it is. Thank you.
Don't worry, be happy. In every life you may have trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. All right, everybody sing along. Woo, 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 Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no one to make you smile. Don't worry, be happy. 'Cause when you worry, your face will frown. That will bring everybody down. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Sing. Landlord said your rent is late. You may have to litigate, but don't worry. Be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your bed. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry. Be happy. That's the secret. There's that little song I wrote. I hope you learned it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. Listen to what I say. In every life you may have trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy.
That was so great. Let's give Dr. Carroll another round of applause. And thank
Bobby
you for that
McFerrin, The Secret of
beautiful-
Life.
Beautiful song. You guys sound so great. I'm happy. Anybody happy? Yes. What a good day. Okay, so we miss them. They're often living part-time in Hawaii, so it'll be nice to have them there. So we'll have a little celebration for that too. And then our most important thing of all is let's thank our volunteers. So thank you, Odie, for the flowers. Thank you, Larry, for being our greeter. Thank you, Jim, for helping with the candles and the collection. Thank you, Jan, for the refreshments. Thank you, Johnny and Daryl and Bill and JP for doing our audio and video. And thanks to Jessica and everyone else who pitched in today. So,
Yay.
woo! I mean, you know, a center the size of ours, it's the volunteers that make everything possible, and I am grateful. And right now, I would like to, before we close completely and sing our closing song, I'd like to end with a short spiritual mind treatment, because it's what we do and what we love to do is know the truth. So I'm just going to invite you to follow along with me, and I am going to speak this treatment in the first person using the word I, the name that we all share. Once again affirming and knowing the truth that this is a universe of spirit made visible. Spirit is all there is. And today, through us, through all these gifts that have come into this room, that have walked into this room, it has shown and brought us grace and celebration. And so I claim and know the truth. That we are healed and we are healthy. That we are well and we are wealthy, that we are loved, and we are loving. That in this very moment, each one of us knows, and I know, what to think, what to do, what to say, with wonderful clarity of mind, focusing on the truth, propelled by the good, life now unfolds in perfect right ways. I give thanks for all the good now unfolding. I see it. I pay attention to it. I rejoice in it. Accepting this with gratitude, I let go, understanding it is already done, and so it is.
So it is.
Thank you, everyone. And now, if you look on the back of your programs and you want to stand up,
Open your heart, let your love go free over the ocean, right across the street. Let it flow like a river, let it fly like a dove. Let your heart remember, you can't stop love. Won't you get it started? Watch what it does.